Good evening, welcome back to Scottish Gas Murrayfield, and thank you for joining us for our last match of what has been a fantastic day of rugby in the National Youth Cup Finals. And now it's time for the Boys U18 Cup Final as reigning champions at Boroughmuir go head to head with Stirling County. Well, Boroughmuir have had a real stranglehold on the competition in recent seasons and come into this final as favourites, aiming for their fourth consecutive title. But Stirling County are no strangers to the Youth Cup Final, and they'll provide stiff opposition as they attempt to lift the trophy they last won back in 2018. And the sides have met once already this season in the Inspire Sport National 1 Club Conference, and that resulted in a huge 50-0 win for Boroughmuir. But County have improved since then, and I don't think anybody is expecting the same scoreline here this afternoon. And to reach this stage of the competition, both teams progressed unbeaten through the pool stage, with Boroughmuir beating Peebles, Ellen and Ayr Wellington, while Stirling County saw off Hoyk, Curry and Mackay. Boroughmuir then defeated Gala Wanderers by 50-0 in the quarter-final and Dumfries Saints by 26-8 in the semi-final, while Stirling County beat GHA by 60-12 in their quarter-final and came through a very hard-fought semi-final at West of Scotland by 34-33. I'm delighted to be joined in commentary this evening by former Scotland international and Edinburgh rugby centurion Tom Brown. Now Tom, both clubs have invested heavily in youth rugby. Stirling County's youth development system has for many years been considered the best in the country, while Boroughmuir's impressive academy setup now seems to be paying dividends for the Edinburgh club. So it's perhaps no surprise then to see these teams dominating the competition in recent seasons and playing here in this final.
Yeah, no, first of all, thank you very much for having me. It's good to be here. But as you say, you know, a couple of very strong youth teams. So no surprise that we've got Boroughmuir and Stirling playing here tonight. But really looking forward to the game, and it should be a good one.
Well, let's have a look at the two sides. We'll go with the side that's been designated the home side today, Boroughmuir. Their head coach Richie Lockhart said earlier this week, our sole focus on performing to the best of our ability. Training has been excellent over the past couple of weeks, and I know the boys are ready for the game. And they start with a front row of Ben Malcolm, Flynn Mooney and Ed Macquarie. Second row pairing of William Kurisaru and Will Lockhart, one of the two players involved in the Scottish Rugby Academy for Boroughmuir. In the back row at number 8, Harry Jackman, the other Scottish Rugby Academy player, alongside Ollie Dean and Lewis Calder. Captain Ossian Hollins-Kirk, partners Kyle McMillan at half-back, and centre pairing of Alex Groman and Fergus Jones, and a back three of Sam Webb, Luke Whittaker and Hugo Stewart. And for Stirling County, their head coach Stuart Imrie said we had a sluggish start to the season but have really found our rhythm in the past couple of months. And their front row this evening, Mickey Kesson, Lewis Robertson-Jack and Jack Mitchell. In the second row, Thomas Mackin and Callum Stanners. And the back row, Kieran Mooney, Daniel Casserly and Leighton Bryce. Their half-back partners, Tom Nodes is alongside captain Bailey McGinley. In the centres, it's Robbie Truesdale and Fraser Dempsey. Aaron Pollock and Andrew Lawrence on the wings, with Alistair Banks, the full-back for Stirling County. Well, we've had a number of games here, both on the Scottish Gas Murrayfield pitch and out the back on the Hive Stadium and the back pitches, and it all culminates with the Boys Under-18 Cup Final. And the sides waiting in the tunnel. Out they come, led by their respective captains, Ossian Hollins-Kirk for Boroughmuir and Bailey McGinley for Stirling County. From our commentary position high in the west stand, Boroughmuir head off to the right, Stirling County to the left. Out come the officials. So last words from the captains just before kick-off. And the officials ready. Digby Thomas and John Smith, assistant referees this evening. And Kieran Stark, the man in the middle. And Tom, the weather out with rather windy. The rain seems to have died down, and within Scottish Gas Murrayfield a little more sheltered than perhaps outside.
Yeah, absolutely. I've obviously played here a few times, and no matter how sheltered you think Murrayfield is, there always seems to be a bit of a wind coming off that east stand on the far side. So, you know, a great opportunity for these young players to be stepping out on Murrayfield pitch. But it will be greasy. It might have a factor to play in this one, but as I said, it should be a good contest.
Well, referee Kieran Stark, and your shot now, and it's Stirling County who kick us off through Bailey McGinley, the captain. An early infringement. And the referee awards Boroughmuir the penalty from the kick-off.
Yeah, a bit of excitement there just off the kick-off. Coming up quickly, looking for a big hit just off the start. Just got his timing wrong a little bit, but not a bad start.
Step off.
Easy exit for Boroughmuir, and they will have the first throw into the line out of the day. Flynn Mooney, the hooker.
There we go.
Seeing shot there. We're seeing Hollandskirk, the captain, waiting on this ball off the top, taken by Hollandskirk and quickly out into the midfield. A strong running, but met with equally solid defence by Stirling County. Challenged the ruck. And Boroughmuir having to work hard to get this one back on their side. Let's go to the forwards, Ed Macquarie, the tight head prop.
Yeah, not now, Red, you're off. Good listening, Phil.
Hollandskirk, slow ball. He goes to the Boroughmuir left, and that's a big collision. Again, solid defence, and that forces the knock on. It's two big tackles by Stirling County, one in the midfield, and then again, and the knock on hands County the first scrum feed of the match.
Yeah, good defence there from Stirling, a good set from them. We've spoken about the weather, so the more the defence can get on top of the attack here by putting them under pressure. Might see a couple of few early mistakes as the boys settle down, but as I say, a good start to Stirling's defensive set.
Wait there now. Use Red!
The ball comes into the Stirling County scrum from Tom Nodes, and they play down the blind side. Away goes winger Andrew Lawrence, takes play into the 22.
Thank you. Straight.
It's the pick and go for Stirling County. Nodes back on his feet, and then good play, Mickey Kesson with the tip on. That ball knocked on by Stirling County as they look to apply pressure to Boroughmuir in the 22. It's been a very quick opening.
Yeah, it has been. It was an exciting start, and it was Nodes and Lawrence on the blind side, and a good carry from Lawrence, making a few yards, and just unfortunate again. We've spoken about the weather, just a little bit of a greasy ball there, but I'm sure the boys will settle down quickly.
The second scrum of the game, and Stirling County looking to apply pressure. Boroughmuir respond, and that's turned into a bit of a mess. The referee doesn't see any infringement, so he'll reset this one.
Back at the same tunnel, reset, same ball. Guys, just keep that height up on that side, okay? Good so far, just keep it up. I'll go that way.
Just here the referee, Kieran Stark. A quick word with the front rows, asking them to keep it up.
Bind! Sit! Here we go!
Again, the pressure comes on from Stirling County, but Hollandskirk gets the ball away. A good carry by Alex Groman takes play just outside the 22, so of course Boroughmuir can't kick out directly from there. So another carry still inside the 22. Back to go to the forwards, Flynn Mooney, the hooker. And that ball has gone out of the 22, so still keeping ball in hand, Boroughmuir. And full of confidence. As I said earlier, beat today's opponents by 50 points to 0 in the only other meeting between the two sides this year. That's a lovely clearing kick there by Kyle McMillan. Quick throw in though by Stirling County, not hanging about. And you see space in behind. It's a well-directed kick, but three players back for Boroughmuir. Handled well by the captain, Ossian Hollandskirk, and away he goes up over halfway. Looks for support. He's got Sam Webb with him on the left wing, and a little flick back inside to fullback Hugo Stewart. And what a try for Boroughmuir, end-to-end stuff. started by Ossian Hollandskirk, the captain, and he had Sam Webb on his left hand side. He found his fullback Hugo Stewart with a flick out the back door, and the fullback goes in for the first try of the game. It's Boroughmuir 5, Stirling County 0.
Brilliant passage of play. It's I was going to say it was a bit of maturity by Boroughmuir at the beginning. He played a couple of phases and then he had a good exit, and Stirling I thought had a good idea to go early there, and felt they found some space. But as you say, Hollandskirk with the playmaker there, showing and going, showing his step and his pace, and then giving a nice offload to Stewart, who finished it off nicely.
Yeah, I just thought we had a clean ball at the back. So, but
Boroughmuir showing exactly what they can do with ball in hand. Hugo Stewart, the fullback, with the first try of the game. Kyle McMillan, already seen one lovely clearing kick from the standoff just a moment or two ago, and makes no mistake as he adds the extras. So an early lead for the Edinburgh side.
Well, correction on that. It was a try for Boroughmuir 15, Hugo Stewart. It's been a long day. Successful conversion by number 10.
Stirling County with the restart. Kyle McMillan under that one again. Another flick out the back door. Boroughmuir full of confidence. Break up the right touchline to their own 10-metre line. And tip on into play between the forwards.
yeah, good work on the ground floor. Thank you.
Back it comes to McMillan. Again, just looking to ghost through a gap. The Stirling County defence to be on their toes, and that might well work. It was hacked through, chased by Sam Webb, Boroughmuir left wing. I don't think that was quite what was intended by Boroughmuir. It was William Kurisaru with the hack through. The ball just beats Sam Webb into touch. The Stirling County throw.
Yeah, some good play from Boroughmuir in the early stages. I felt that Stirling was showing some strength, especially in their defence, and I thought it'd be a little bit of a different story from the 50 points to nil result we saw earlier on in the year. But Boroughmuir starting to show a bit of confidence and a bit of class as well.
Well, away go Boroughmuir again. The two centres combining, and it's Fergus Jones breaking tackles. He's dropped that ball and snapped up by Stirling County. Kick it downfield, so advantage over. And try scorer Hugo Stewart tidies up at the back for Boroughmuir.
Let him go now.
Play over on the far side of the pitch, just on the Boroughmuir side of halfway. Back again to Kyle McMillan. Distributing the ball nicely in the early stages of this game. The Boroughmuir fly half.
Tom's, mate. Thank you.
Hollandskirk just calling forwards round the corner, takes on kicking duties himself. Perhaps just going a little further than intended.
Yeah,
not too much pressure on the kick. However, won't get their angles quite right there. Stirling County, that one goes out in the full, so we'll come all the way back to the Stirling 10-metre line for a Boroughmuir throw.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Boroughmuir showing a bit of maturity there, playing in the right areas of the pitch and just putting a wee bit of pressure on their Stirling there. Just unfortunate that that ball just drifted a little bit too far into touch, but no, some good play from Boroughmuir.
So Flynn Mooney on the second throw of the day. Again, nice throw by the hooker, quickly off the top and 2 or 3 passes, but that's been dropped by Fergus Jones.
Is that a knock on? Yep.
Picked up by his centre partner Alex Groman. You could perhaps hear the referee, Kieran Stark, just looking for confirmation from one of his assistant referees. Was that a knock on? It was indeed.
Yeah, nice first phase. Unfortunately, we just saw the wee drop from Jones there, but I'm sure he'll dust himself off and go again. He's obviously a big presence there in the centre, so I'm sure we'll see some good stuff from him going forward.
Bind. Sit.
Scrum feed to Stirling County. Well, they were dominant in the earlier scrums, under pressure from Boroughmuir there, picked up by Leighton Bryce.
Not now, Green.
The County number 8 makes good ground and whipped back from Tom Nodes to his captain Bailey McGinley. Stirling County, the first opportunity really with ball in hand down that left touchline, but bundled into touch by good Boroughmuir defence.
Yeah, good defence there. They just looked under a little bit of pressure, and then well saved, and they've managed to rally back and just use that touchline well. So no, good defence from Boroughmuir there.
Both sides under a little pressure on their own ball at scrum time. A tidy ball there at the line out, and it's been won by Stirling County. It's a Boroughmuir throw. First mistake at the line out. It's a chance for County just on the Boroughmuir side of halfway, but solid Boroughmuir defence forces the knock on. The referee playing an advantage here. Ball comes squirting out the back of the Boroughmuir breakdown.
No advantage.
First to react,
Don't be doing that, okay?
Stirling County back row, so no advantage accruing. And we'll come back for another scrum. I'm just saying that the scrum feed, both sides have been under pressure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, they've two big packs, but there's been a bit of pressure. I think they've both got the most of each other in two different occasions, but it'll be interesting to see which way this one goes. But I was going to say, with the offload, definitely a right idea. Looked like the Stirling had an overlap, but unfortunately just didn't stick the hand.
So options both sides here for Boroughmuir. Hollandskirk comes to the left. Nice ball out the back door, back to the scrum half, but he was under pressure as he tried to release the pass to his winger. Forces the knock on, well, forward pass in fact. And referee Kieran Stark indicating this will be another scrum.
That's like a good vibe for them all, right?
Yeah, as you mentioned, the scrum, Boroughmuir seemed to get the advantage there, but nice to see the referee playing on, and it was a good move, but good pressure again from Stirling, forcing the knock on.
Crouch.
Boroughmuir looking to be inventive from the scrum.
Sit.
Hollandskirk, the wrap around, took the return pass. The defence read it well. Pressure on the scrum half, forcing the forward pass. Away goes Stirling County now from the scrum. Ball out the back, and there's just a hint of space down that left touchline, but inaccurate with the pass. Straight into touch.
Yeah, it was a shame again. There was an opportunity there on the far side. I felt like they created the overlap there. They've just gone to hand. I feel that the winger would have been away and made some meters and some go forward, but just a shame that last pass just didn't quite stick.
Well, this Scottish Gas Murrayfield pitch will be bigger, wider certainly than most of these players are used to, and it just affords the attack a little more space.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it seemed like a wider pitch every time we used to play in it when we played for when I was playing for Edinburgh Rugby. So yeah, certainly a bigger pitch than these guys are probably used to.
It's certainly a long way for my eyes to cope with over on that far side, but thankfully play has come over to this west stand side, the Boroughmuir left flank. It's Kyle McMillan who's been heavily involved in everything for Boroughmuir so far, and that's a lovely ball over the top by Hollandskirk, and away go Boroughmuir again through outside centre. Fergus Jones up into the 22, breaking tackles. Who can stop him? Flicked back inside, snapped up by Sam Webb, and a try is awarded. Boroughmuir Bears. Boroughmuir keeping the ball alive. Lovely handling. And it is winger Sam Webb who goes over for their second try.
Yeah, a good finish from Sam there. A bit of a fortuitous winger's try by Hollandskirk all over the place again. He's just finding that little blind side. Lovely little offload to Jones. We spoke about him earlier. A big presence in the centre, but really strong carry and a good offload again to Hollandskirk, I think it was, and he just managed to find his winger there. He picked it up and finished and dotted over the line.
Fergus Jones, the outside centre, breaking tackles for fun, but Hollandskirk has been involved in absolutely everything, always on hand in support, and provides the scoring pass.
Thank you.
Kyle McMillan successful with the earlier conversion of Hugo Stewart's try. It's 15 metres in from the left touchline. Takes his time over this one, catches that nicely, curls it round, and up go the flags. Boroughmuir 14, Stirling County 0.
Kyle McMillan brings the score here at Scottish Gas Murrayfield to Boroughmuir 14, Stirling 0.
carried away there. Too much commentary on Boroughmuir Bears. I think probably it won't be the last time I slip of the tongue that I call them the Bears, but it is of course Boroughmuir.
Don't worry, Bruce, if it wasn't you, it'd be me.
Well, yeah, a former Boroughmuir Bear yourself, so if I didn't ask you who you were supporting here, because it's you obviously have an affiliation with Boroughmuir. It's Boroughmuir through William Kurisaru in second row. Takes play into contact, squirts out the back. It's Kirk. Right to Fergus Jones. We've already seen how dangerous he can be with ball in hand. Right again to the forwards. Nice tip on by Ed Mackery, the tight head prop. However, an infringement holding on in the ground by Boroughmuir, and Stirling County awarded the penalty.
Yeah, good turnover there from Stirling. A good opportunity there. I felt that Boroughmuir have been very mature in their the way they've played the pitch so far, but maybe just one overplay. But a shame, just a missed touch there. But again, Boroughmuir have another opportunity to clear their lines here.
Didn't get that kick right at all. Stayed in field. Fergus Jones, the man to tidy it up.
That's why you're not playing it.
Carried by Harry Jackman,
Okay, leave it now, 4.
number 8, and then back comes Hollandskirk. There was a hint of a gap just round the side of the breakdown. Again, Boroughmuir comfortable, keeping the ball in hand inside their own 22. Again, the strength of Fergus Jones. And this time, Hollandskirk sends the ball back to his half-back partner, Kyle McMillan. With a good clearing kick, takes play up towards the Boroughmuir 10-metre line.
Yeah, it's a good play, just taking the pressure off their own trying line. As we saw earlier, they maybe played just one or two phases too far, but that was a good exit play there by Boroughmuir.
5 man, let's go. Yeah, let's pull him back into the middle there, Willie. Thank you. Evan, we're set. Straight off middle, let's go.
So Jack Mitchell
Just closing that gap slightly, please.
comes across and gives the instructions to Lewis Robertson. Jack, the line out, but didn't go right at all. It's been stolen by Boroughmuir, tapped back, and away goes try scorer Sam Webb. Jinking run, lovely footwork, takes play up to the Boroughmuir 10-metre line. And again to Kurisaru from McMillan. Hollandskirk just tried to do too much there. He was caught by the Stirling defence, and away they go. Chance for Stirling here as they break into the Boroughmuir 22. Options both sides here. Off they go to the right. Solid defence by Boroughmuir. Again, that ball sent through, chased by Andrew Lawrence. And it's been dotted down by Hugo Stewart. And the mistake by Boroughmuir, just giving Stirling County a sniff of a chance there.
Yeah, good pressure. I think it was Mooney there from Stirling County coming through on Hollandskirk and disrupting the ball and winning it back and having a real strong carry. But not a bad option there, dinking it through. Yeah, putting a bit of pressure on Boroughmuir, and Stirling should get this back in a good position.
So the goal line dropout, I'm not sure that's where Kyle McMillan intended it to go. Still inside the 22 with Stirling County. What can they make of this one? The referee saying the timing was good from the Boroughmuir defence, but the ball's still with Stirling County inside the 22. And they look to go wide, or we're just running short lines trying to attract that Boroughmuir defence, and back into the 22 they go. Hands in from Boroughmuir looking to turn that one over, and the referee rewards them. Stirling County just a little slow to the breakdown, and the penalty awarded to Boroughmuir.
Yeah, we saw another strong carry from Andrew Lawrence in the earlier on in the first half. Unfortunately, just getting a little bit isolated there. Stirling haven't had a huge amount of balls, so probably just getting used to the greasy conditions a bit here as well. So unfortunately, they've just been marched back 10 metres as well. But I'm sure they'll tidy up their discipline, and an opportunity for Boroughmuir here again.
Stay edge of the line, okay?
The first real opportunities of the game for Stirling County. Trailing by 14 points to 0. 2 Boroughmuir tries. Hugo Stewart when the game was only 5 minutes old, and then Sam Webb, both converted by Kyle McMillan. Just approaching the 20-minute mark in the first half. A 35-minute half, of course, at this level of the game. Off the top again by Boroughmuir, and Hollandskirk fires that one out again into the midfield, but a little scrappy. Ball knocked on.
Dean didn't seem like he thought he was going to get the ball there. Maybe it was just one of those set pieces that the communication wasn't quite there from the beginning. But Stirling will be pleased to get the ball back in a good position here, midfield scrum.
Always difficult to defend. Kyle McMillan just trying to decide which side of the pitch he should defend. He's sitting behind the scrum. Stirling County just with a winger on this side, but of course they can very quickly get their 8 and their 9 round this side, but they do go off to the left. Just carried by centre Robbie Truesdale. Out again to that left touchline with Aaron Pollock.
Never rolling.
Ball's there, let's play it.
Slow ball again, back it comes to the forwards. Slow ball allowing the Boroughmuir defence to race up.
Not now.
Boroughmuir defence just strung across their own 10-metre line. Carry through the forwards, Boroughmuir challenging at the breakdown, but it comes back on the Stirling County side. It's well picked up by the captain Bailey McGinley, but then the loose pass knocked on. Stirling County just struggling to make anything of the possession that they've had so far in this first half.
Yeah, it's a shame. I like what they're doing. They just, as I said, they seem to be getting into their stride a little bit here. They seem to be wanting to go wide, which I like to see. But Boroughmuir are doing well to disrupt that breakdown. So Stirling aren't getting the clean ball that they're looking for. But they've got good ideas. They just need to get back into this game and not to panic just yet. Long way to go in this game.
Away from the scrum again by Hollandskirk, and out the back to Kyle McMillan, who's looked dangerous with ball in hand. A little basketball pass over the top to Lewis Calder, his open side flanker. And again Fergus Jones outside centre, very, very strong. Lewis Calder again. Boroughmuir keeping the ball alive at every opportunity. The referee playing an advantage here. So they can roll the dice if they choose. Fergus Jones again cuts back inside, fights his way into the 22. Hollandskirk just weighing up the options. Has a look to his left, then his right. He's going to go left, and it's Lewis Calder, the open side again. And Sam Webb already with one try to his name, fights his way up to the Stirling County 5-metre line. The referee's still playing an advantage, and Boroughmuir looking to go right through the middle of the breakdown, just 2 or 3 metres short now. Pick and go. It's Ben Malcolm, the loose head prop, who goes very close.
Still playing.
Just one pass out to hooker Flynn Mooney, and Flynn Mooney has gone over the Boroughmuir hooker with the 3rd try of the evening. Clinical stuff from Boroughmuir. 3 opportunities, 3 tries. It's Boroughmuir 19, Stirling County 0.
Yeah, really good try from Boroughmuir there. Really like to see their offloading game going to hand again. Started by McMillan and Jones playing a big part of that. Really like the pass from I think it was Calder that went over to Webb. I think he took everyone by surprise. I was expecting the big carry from the number 7 there, but lovely pass out to the left wing. Sam Webb making some good meters, and then the big boys up front doing their stuff and finishing it off well.
Yeah, cheers, brother.
Kyle McMillan with 2 successful conversions to his name so far this evening. This kick from an almost identical position to his last one. Again, just takes his time, 1 step back, again catches that nicely. And just curled that one round a little too much, goes past the left hand upright, is unable to add the extras. And on this occasion, it's still a very healthy 19 points advantage for Boroughmuir.
Yeah, Boroughmuir just showing their strength. We've spoken about it at the start of the game. Boroughmuir having a very strong youth system and an academy system, so some great rugby, and a good finish there from Mooney.
I feel Stirling County they have to get themselves into this game somehow. And it's Boroughmuir again from the restart, breaking up that right hand touchline, trying to keep the ball in field.
Taking him by green.
Stirling County do a good job of bundling Boroughmuir into touch.
Sterling, it's knocked on into touch. It's
Good
option
chance
scrum
here
or
from
line out.
Sterling just to get their way back into the game. Maybe settle down before half time. Try and get some points on the board.
It was knocked on into touch.
The referee just explaining that ball was knocked on into touch, so giving Stirling County the option of scrum or line out. They've opted for the line out. Lewis Robertson Jack to throw in. It's over on the far side on the Boroughmuir 10 metre line. It's challenged by Boroughmuir, but won by Stirling County. Bit untidy, but the ball goes backwards.
Playing advantage.
The referee playing an advantage, so Tom Nodes whips that ball out to McGinley. County just running hard and straight, making good ground there, and then the ball put in behind by Tom Nodes. He knows he has an advantage, looking for that ball to bounce back in field for Alistair Banks. It goes into touch. The referee comes back for the penalty to Stirling County.
Yeah, I'd be impressed with the Stirling number 9 Nodes. He seems to be full of energy and full of beans, and I thought that wasn't a bad option there, putting it in the corner. You just never know where that ball was going to bounce. Could have gone backwards or sideways and landed in Stirling's hand. But again, just letting Boroughmuir off the hook here. Just another missed kick to touch, and we'll go back for a Boroughmuir ball.
Yes, that's 2 kicks from penalties. Well, Stirling County could have set up camp inside the Boroughmuir 22, one over on this side of the pitch, and then that one there just lets Boroughmuir off the hook. I think we can already tell that Stirling County are going to have to take every opportunity that comes their way in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, Bruce, there, just a couple of big opportunities to put that ball into the corner, and the most important thing is getting that ball. I know how annoying it was when the wingers, as a winger, I used to always go up to our number 10 and say, "Oh, just make sure it goes into touch." But it is the fundamentals just to get that ball into touch and make sure you retain that ball.
Same ball. We're going to come around this side.
Referee Kieran Stark unhappy with the scrum, so we'll reset it. Ossian Hollandskirk, the Boroughmuir captain, standing with ball in hand, and he's been very impressive in the opening 27 minutes of this game.
Yeah, he's been really sharp. He's kind of been centerpiece of all the opportunities that have been created from Boroughmuir, and he's got a good service as well, and he's been very sharp. He seems to be a good all-rounded player.
Well, commentators curse, that ball's been dropped and it's hacked through by Stirling County. Hugo Stewart
advantage clearly over.
Gets it first, and it's been picked up by, I think that's Harry Jackaman, the Boroughmuir number 8, but then a penalty at the breakdown awarded to Stirling County. So just as we're singing the praises of Hollandskirk, he fires a pass out to his half-back partner that landed at his toes. McMillan unable to take it, and Stirling County snap it up, hack it through, and unable to make anything of it. However, the referee coming back for the penalty. This time they do find their touch 5 metres out from the Boroughmuir try line. Great opportunity here for County.
Yeah, really good opportunity, and it's the number 1 for Stirling. It's Mickey Kesson getting another turnover, so let's see if they can capitalise on this one.
So Robertson Jack again with the throw. It's been taken well. They had to reach for it there, but they've got their maul well set. Boroughmuir holding firm for now, but Stirling County just starting to inch forward, and they break away from the maul, and over they go for the try. I think it is Daniel Casserley, the Stirling County open side flanker, who goes over from the line out maul. Well, we said Stirling County had to be more clinical. Well, you don't get much more clinical than that. The ball taken in the line out by Thomas Mackin. They were well set, and the ball fed back. In came Daniel Casserley. Just heads up there. The referee indicating at that point, same maul. Casserley breaks away, dives over for the try, and Stirling County get themselves on the scoreboard.
Yeah, no, impressive piece of play, and Casserley, even though he's wearing the number 7 on his back. I noticed he's been throwing it in the line out as well. But no, a really good take from Mack in there on the. We thought I thought initially that they could have nearly lost it, but it was a good take and well set up maul, and Casserly bundling over for the Stirling's opening try.
And a lovely conversion as well by Tom Nodes. It's the scrum half taking on the kicking duties for Stirling County, so they get themselves right back into this game. It's Boroughmuir 19, Stirling County 7. I'm glad that one of us is observant. Tom, it bypassed me that it was in fact Daniel Casserly throwing into the line out. I did wonder why he was the last man in there. Sitting with a hooker alongside the Keely King, who was doing the co-coms on the previous game. The girls' game was a great game, also involving Stirling County, but it was Bigger who won that one. Very entertaining.
Good decision through.
Stirling County, a bit more confidence coursing through their veins now. Kick that ball. It's been won and offloaded by Hugo Stewart and Fergus Jones. Dangerous outside centre. He's lost that ball in contact. Referee playing an advantage here. And Stirling County under pressure, being driven back. The referee must wait to see what comes of this.
Not now, Green, you're off feet, no, leave.
County, the referee's playing another advantage. And penalty one this time, so County really can roll the dice here and have a go. Tom, you've already mentioned that they're keen to go wide, although this time they decide to kick. It's been charged down by William Kurisaru, so the referee of course will come back for the penalty. Yeah,
they had the free ball there, so Stirling rolling the dice, but as I said, they had an opportunity there to go for it. They looked like they tried a little dink over, but there's Nodes with the kick to touch, and again another opportunity for Stirling to put some more points on the board.
It's taken them a while, just growing into this game. Tom Nodes accurate with the touch finder. And if the line out is down in front of our commentary position, I can in fact see that it is Daniel Casserly throwing into the line out. And he gets his instructions again from, it looks like Ross Mackay in fact, on in the front row now for Stirling. Throw over the top, but it's been snapped up by the hooker, Lewis Robertson-Jack, at the tail of the Stirling County line out. So a loose throw, but still with County just outside the Boroughmuir 22. Again, solid defence, driving County 2 or 3 metres back. It's a big carry though, bouncing off the tackle of Ben Malcolm. Some big guys out there. Tackle made just outside the Boroughmuir 22.
Good work, Green, thank you.
Tom Nodes goes behind the forwards this time to Bailey McGinley, and County go wide and there's space flat out there. The referee says that's flat, and
that's forward.
Aaron Pollock. Again, there's been 2 or 3 occasions that County have gone out there and Aaron Pollock lurking, but they've been unable to find their left wing. Yeah,
another opportunity there, but some really good hands going out to the left there. They stretched Boroughmuir and then they found the wee gap, and again just that last wee pass going down to ground. But as you've mentioned, Bruce, Stirling growing in confidence here, so we've got a good game on our hands.
Happy with the gap? Yeah. Good. Crouch.
The referee Kieran Stark again, just a quick word with the 2 front rows. Scrums have been good.
Set.
Just the one reset from memory. Well, that comes squirting out. The referee plays on, so I thought that came back out the channel, but the referee said it came out and it's on the Stirling County side. Boroughmuir scrum, so Stirling County inside the 22 again. Carried by the new man Ross Mackay on in the front row. And that right touchline to go again, and Alistair Banks running hard onto that one, but couldn't take the pass, and away go Boroughmuir. Well, we've already seen what they can do from their own 22. And up to the 10-metre line now, and quick ball for Hollandskirk. Tip on by Ollie Dean, and then kicked through by none other than Ben Malcolm. A loose head prop, and that's not a bad kick, chased by his winger Luke Whittaker, and Whittaker makes the tackle.
Take him back in.
And he calm under pressure by Stirling County at the back and managed to send that ball back over halfway, but it's still with Boroughmuir. Way to go again, and the Stirling County defence is broken. And I think if that ball had gone to hand, Boroughmuir were in for the try again. It's knocked on inside the Stirling County 22, and County survived by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, real shame. We've mentioned it earlier, but the Boroughmuir's offloading game has been really impressive tonight, going from one side of the pitch to the other, and then a nice wee kick. I'm not sure who you mentioned, Bruce, who put that kick in, but it looked like one of the big forwards, so wasn't expecting it, but it was the prop, I'm being told. But yeah, nice. He spotted that gap there. He spotted the space, and it was the winger that chased up really well and put Stirling under a lot of pressure. But as you say, just that last offload there, just not quite going to hand, but it was a certain try if that went to hand.
I'd like to see the replay of that. My first thought was it must be Lewis Calder, the 7. Of course, as a former 7, we all know how good we are at kicking. I don't think I've ever kicked the ball in my life. I wasn't allowed, but I'm fairly certain it was Ben Malcolm, the loose head prop, and it really was a good kick. Luke Whittaker, his right winger, almost getting there, but he was on hand to make the tackle.
Okay.
The pressure on the Stirling County kick, and the defence was broken. Boroughmuir spotting the space down that right hand touchline, and what perhaps could have been a scoring pass, not going to hand. A wasted opportunity for Boroughmuir, who raced into a 19-0 lead in the first 23 minutes of this game at Stirling County. A try through David Casserly. Back into the game, pressure on from the Boroughmuir scrum. Stirling County do well to come away with it. It's a big defence in this game from both sides. The ball whipped back to Bailey McGinley, who knew that time was up in the first half, so he just kicks the ball out sideways. And with that, the referee Kieran Stark blows for half time in this National Youth Cup final, the Boys Under-18 final. It's been a hugely entertaining first half, you've got to say, and it's Boroughmuir who lead by 19 points to 7.
Not from you guys. No, I'm happy so far. Yeah, just keep it up. Okay.
Sides will go in for 10 minutes, but we will have a look at the first half action. And the first try, Hugo Stewart, the fullback, you can see breaking away. And his winger on his left hand side, but that flick out the back door. And it was Hugo Stewart, the fullback, who goes over for the first try of the game.
Yeah, really impressive. It was a little bit of ping pong, and Hollandskirk lining up a kick and dummying and finding that gap, and a bit of open play here, but lovely feet, and this offload is just brilliant, straight into Stewart's hand, who managed to finish it off. But a really impressive first half, as you mentioned, and a nice try to start off the scoring of the night.
Hollandskirk heavily involved in that, the captain, and then the same man just going half through a gap, flicked the ball out to Fergus Jones outside centre, just fighting his way through tackles, eventually stopped just short, back inside to Hollandskirk, again involved in the action, and he found Sam Webb, the left wing, who went in for the second try.
Yeah, good wingers try, but you'll take any of them. But again, Hollandskirk heavily involved here, nice little offload. And we mentioned Jones as well, who's had a really strong first half, some big carries, some good feet, but he does well. Sam Webb actually gets taken out here, but he's in the right place to pick it up, scoop it up, and dot it down over the line.
So both tries successfully converted by Kyle McMillan. Boroughmuir fly half, and then their third try, carried there by Ben Malcolm, stopped just short, and then Hollandskirk is popping the ball up to hooker Flynn Mooney, and still had work to do, cut back inside and found a gap in the defence to go over. Conversion missed on this occasion by Kyle McMillan, but Boroughmuir with a very healthy 19-0 lead at this point.
Yeah, I think what we didn't see in this one was the lead up to the try. It came all the way from the Boroughmuir half. We've mentioned it a couple of times, but some really impressive offloading game from Boroughmuir, and then some really sensible, mature play down on the try line, and Mooney going over there.
Well, it took Stirling County about half an hour to get themselves into this game. They eventually crossed the try line Ball thrown into the line out by David Casserly, the open side flanker. And then as the ball broke up, away he went through the tackle there of Ollie Dean. And he goes over for Stirling County's only try of that half.
Yeah, pleased to see Stirling go over the get on the scoreboard. I think they thoroughly deserved it. We've spoken about them just growing in confidence in this first half, and should make the second half exciting, and Stirling should take a lot from that.
Okay, another replay of the try by Casserly. That one was converted by Tom Nodes, the Stirling County scrum half. So 4 tries, 3 for Boroughmuir, 1 for Stirling County. And at half-time here at Scottish Gas Murrayfield in the Boys Under-18 Youth Cup Final. It's Boroughmuir 19, Stirling County 7. We'll take a short break now for another 5 minutes or so. Join us again for the second half action very shortly. Welcome back to Scottish Gas Murrayfield. Side just coming back out onto the pitch for the second half of this final game of the day in the National Youth Cup Finals. Boys Under 18 final. Stirling County out on the pitch, just waiting on Boroughmuir. They lead by 19 points to 7. They did lead 19 points to 0 at one stage, but certainly not having things all their own way. I said earlier in the game they won the only previous meeting between the sides this year by 50 points to 0, but it doesn't look like that sort of game this afternoon. Tom Brown alongside me in commentary. So it was a very entertaining first half.
Yeah, absolutely. As we've spoken about before, two clubs with two very good youth systems, so not surprising that they're both here in the final tonight. But we've also mentioned that 50-0 defeat of Stirling losing to Boroughmuir earlier on in the season. So, as I said, I'm glad to see Stirling County on the board. They should take a lot of confidence from that. They've played really well in that first half. So I think we're set for an exciting second half.
Boroughmuir looking for their 4th title in a row. Stirling County winning the 2 finals before that. So these 2 clubs, as Tom mentioning there, with their youth development systems. Stirling County for a long time considered the best around. Boroughmuir's investment in their academy setup paying dividends now.
Yeah, being involved with the Bears for a few seasons, it was always a big part of the club, Boroughmuir. But you know, it's a great club with a good community, and let's hope to see some of that success rising into the Bears in years to come.
A loud blast on the whistle by Kieran Stark, our referee. It's the second half underway, and it's Boroughmuir with the kick-off and putting huge pressure on the clearing kick. Stirling County did well to get that one away, and they take play up towards their own 10-metre line.
Yeah, good start from Stirling, nice and composed. Decided to go for the kick straight off the kick-off, which is good, relieving that pressure. So good start from Stirling.
So some changes for both sides at half-time. A new man at hooker for Boroughmuir, Kaj Ritchie. Finds his man in the middle of the line out. It was Lewis Calder, the open side flanker with that one. And again, the 2 centres combining, and we've seen the strength of Fergus Jones already. Just ghosts his way past the first tackle. Brought down midway between the Stirling County 22 and 10-metre line. Again, good interplay by the forwards and backs, and through they go again, missed tackles. And it's Alex Groman up into the 22. Can the inside centre go the whole way? He can indeed. Great try by Alex Groman. And Boroughmuir using the forwards to good effect. They're pulling the ball out the back door and releasing the back division. And both centres playing very well this evening for Boroughmuir. We've seen Fergus Jones, what he can do on this occasion. It's Alex Groman, the inside centre, who goes over in the right hand corner for Boroughmuir's 4th try.
Yeah, really good individual try there, but it all came from a good set piece and good team try. They were, as I say, a couple of down lines and the ball going out the back there, but I say Alex Groman with a very, very good finish there.
Changing kicker for Boroughmuir. It's Murray Armstrong on in the second half, and the number 21 jersey. Couldn't have been handed a much more difficult first kick. He catches that one nicely. It was on target, didn't quite have the legs, so unable to add the extras. But Boroughmuir on the first blood in this second half. They lead by 24 points to 7.
Yeah, unlucky with the kick there. It was definitely on target, but just a little bit short. Some really good play here, some good lines, and as I said, it was Groman going through and finishing off well and showing a good bit of pace at the end there, just to power over the line.
Yep. Wait.
Murray Armstrong
Yeah, good work on the
is
ground,
on
thank
it. Scrum half for
Take it back in!
Captain Ossian Hollands-Kirk. Ball knocked on. Can't be taken cleanly at the back by Stirling County. They went under a lot of pressure. I think that's fullback Alistair Banks. He's getting a pat on the shoulder from his captain Bailey McGinley. He'll be disappointed with that, and that hands Boroughmuir a scrum. Just on the Stirling County 10 metre line. A good attacking position for Boroughmuir.
Yeah, been impressed with Boroughmuir's play when they've been exiting. A couple of really good kicks. I think that was McMillan again there with a huge boot down the pitch, and it seemed to catch the Stirling fullback by surprise at just the length of that kick. And always difficult when you're on the back foot going backwards. So yeah, an unfortunate mistake, but a good opportunity here for Boroughmuir.
Boroughmuir set up here with the last try scorer Alex Groman at first receiver. Kyle McMillan and his right winger just lurking behind. Looks like set up for perhaps a slider play. I think it goes to Groman. And then, well, it's that short ball there again to Fergus Jones. Crashes into contact and quick ball. Now McMillan still loops that ball out wide. Quite be taken by Hayden Leach. New man over on that left flank for Boroughmuir. Knock on. Referee playing an advantage here to Stirling County. Through the forwards. Boroughmuir trying to challenge the breakdown. Referee asking them to get out of there. Just holding on to the floor. Stirling County awarded the penalty and not hanging about here. And away they go. That might be the first mistake of the day by Fergus Jones. I think it was that missed the tackle.
Yep. 13, never back 10.
And the referee's saying there that Fergus Jones,
13, never back 10.
outside centre, wasn't back 10. So back he comes, Stirling County again with the penalty, and this time they'll try and set up camp inside that Boroughmuir 22.
Yeah, big kick here. Let's see if he can make touch, which he does this time, which is great. But good quick thinking from Nodes there. Yeah, they had a penalty back in their own half, and the safe option would be to get that, kick that into the corner or to make touch there. But he saw there was a bit of an overlap, so took the quick tap, and Stirling were able to capitalise, and then winning another penalty further up the pitch, and they're in a good position here.
Well, it's a long way to the touchline, but they found a good touch just outside the Boroughmuir 22. Got them all set. Boroughmuir defence not really set, so Stirling County marching their way forward now towards the try line. And the referee playing an advantage, stopped about 7 or 8 metres short and thrown out to the left wing. Boroughmuir keeping Stirling County at bay for now, but strung across their own goal line here. Another big carry by the Stirling forwards. Very, very close. The referee still playing a penalty advantage and trying to spin their way over, and they do indeed. Over they go for their second try. Good work there by the Stirling County forwards.
It was 16 and 17. 17 on your side, 16
Looks
on
like
my
Leighton
side.
Bryce, the Stirling County number 8, the man to touch down there. Stirling County keeping themselves alive in this game. Boroughmuir 27, Boroughmuir 24, Stirling County 12.
Yeah, really strong there from Stirling County. We see their strength in their their driving maul now. So the main thing is that obviously in the first half there's a couple of missed touches, but when they do make those touches, that's a real strength of theirs, keeping it in the forwards. But I was really impressed by the play from Pollock there, staying in field as the winger, and then a good finish from Bryce.
So Tom Nodes, the scrum half, converted David Casserly's try towards the end of the first half, unable to add the extras on this occasion. Stirling County very much keeping themselves in this game. Another quick look at that try there. The forwards very, very close, and then Leighton Bryce just picking that ball. He still had work to do, had to spin his way round, showed good strength to number 8 to get himself over the try line, touches down, and away they go again. That man Aaron Pollock that you mentioned on the left wing, and Fraser Dempsey. They play up towards halfway. Forwards just starting to make a metre or two against that Boroughmuir defence, which was impressive in the first half. And now they go to the right wing. Andrew Lawrence takes play up over halfway. Good carry again. Stirling County, when they do go through the phases, they look good. Finding spaces now in this Boroughmuir defence, keeping the ball alive up over the Boroughmuir 10-metre line. Nodes has a quick look to the left, but again goes to the right. And Ross Mackay, he came on in the first half and has carried well in the replacement prop. Again, there could be space down this left-hand touchline if they can get it there. And away again goes Pollock on the left wing. Manages to stay in the field of play just outside the Boroughmuir 22. The referee playing advantage, a knock-on by Boroughmuir.
Okay, advantage over from the knock-on.
The referee says advantage over, still Stirling in possession. Midfield now and again, just bumping off tacklers. Boroughmuir defence perhaps tiring a little.
Playing advantage,
knocked on though by Stirling County, so the referee now playing an advantage to Boroughmuir, and they've shown a willingness to attack from deep throughout this game. Keep the ball in hand. Stirling County drop a couple of players into the backfield, preparing for the kick, which does come, but it's a short kick and it's going to find grass. It's just all about the bounce there, and it's been picked up by Alex Groman, the try scorer. Great work there by Boroughmuir. In fact, it's Groman with the hands on ball now, apologies, and throws the dummy, straightens, takes the ball into contact.
Good positive.
Boroughmuir again look for space in behind.
Kick.
And that is a well-angled kick, bounces just the once in the field of play and rolls into touch just on the Stirling County 22.
No. Definitely outside. Sit line. They're asking for a 50-22. It was definitely outside.
Must admit, I thought that was a great kick that went over the 22. I thought he got the 50-22. I think they played the 50-22 in the youth game as well, but he's done well, and despite the result, he's still putting pressure under Stirling County. But really impressive phase of play by both teams there. Stirling really growing into this game and making good yards. They made 50-60 metres up the field, and then unfortunately just a wee knock on, and Boroughmuir being able to capitalise on that wee mistake, and they're now camped down on the Stirling 22.
Both sides keeping me guessing with who's throwing into the line out. I think that was actually Leighton Bryce, the number 8, who's throwing in for Stirling County. And it's with County, back they come to the left. Forward come that Boroughmuir defence. Fallen off a couple of tackles in the last minute or two. We'll be looking to tighten up there. And back it comes on the County side. We've got numbers on this left side of the pitch. Good clear out at the breakdown by Stirling County as Boroughmuir look to challenge. County again just growing in confidence. The referee playing an advantage here as Boroughmuir look to come through the breakdown, but going off their feet. Penalty awarded the way of Stirling County.
Yeah, good play again from Stirling County. As I say, they really are growing into this game, and they're showing some impressive skills by playing out of their own 22. Sometimes I think there's an opportunity to clear their lines, but they're putting Boroughmuir under pressure, who have been impressive in the breakdown, but just a little bit too enthusiastic there and giving away the penalty. So Stirling have a good opportunity here on the Boroughmuir 10 metre.
Yes. Yeah, I've been happy so far, mate. I'm also keeping an eye out for them.
So again, Leighton Bryce, the Stirling County number 8. The referee not happy with that.
Dummy throw at the front.
Oh, dummy throw at the front, he's saying. So a free kick awarded to Boroughmuir. And away they go. Carry by Ollie Dean. The blindside flanker, that's a loose pass though. Boroughmuir have to go all the way back to tidy that one up, and almost lost forward. And well to keep control of it. I think that was Alex Groman again. Got players strung across towards this right-hand touchline. Up the middle they go. Again, keeping the ball alive as Hugo Stewart, the fullback, charges onto that, but ball knocked on by Boroughmuir, but they do look dangerous again when they get ball in hand.
They do that offloading game again there from Boroughmuir, but as I say, just a little knock on there, and Stirling have a good position here. The scrum in the middle of the field, right in the centre of the pitch, so it'll be interesting to see what they have first phase wise, and it looks like they're setting up on this left hand side here.
Bind.
Tom Nodes, Bailey McGinley, the captain, still in the field to play the half-back pairing for Stirling County.
Hold green.
Pressure coming on, that scrum is turning too far for the referee's liking, so we'll reset.
Boroughmuir's scrum has looked strong
You guys want scrum dominance, we need to go forward on
all
both sides and
evening.
not just on one. Okay.
So just a reset scrum here, but it'll be interesting to see if one of these packs gives later on in the match.
Crouch.
You can see there that Leighton Bryce has switched onto the flank with Logan Gray on there at number 8.
No night.
And County managed to get the ball away this time. A loose pass couldn't be taken cleanly, but the referee says it went backwards. So still Stirling County in possession, not exactly what they were hoping for there. Neither was that, but it's worked for them as Ross Mackay charges onto the lost ball there. And again, the big forwards just come round the corner and carry hard for Stirling County. Making good ground there and up over halfway. And now they go to the backs. Again, good quick ball.
Good line.
There's a good line and running hard onto it. Again, Stirling County. Boroughmuir defence just comes up, cuts off the options there. Stirling County just have to take the ball into contact, but they're up inside the Boroughmuir half. 24 points to 12 the score. About 20 minutes still remaining in this one. Stirling County keeping things interesting, coming more and more into this game. Take play over to that far right hand touchline. Back they come again to the forwards. Again, those big Stirling County forwards doing great work with ball in hand, just getting their side on the front foot in that little inside ball. Again, making another 2 or 3 metres, just working their way upfield, and the ball put through. Only one at the back for Boroughmuir. Hugo Stewart has to race across, and he waits on that one just to roll over the try line, touches that down.
10.
So it'll be a goal line dropout, and I think just some changes being made again by Stirling County. On comes Rory McDonald, and I think it is the captain Bailey McGinley who makes way.
Yeah, that was an impressive set of play there, going through the phases. I think Stirling must have been 10 plus phases in that, and slowly making metres as they went on. And I was just about to mention, that's probably the next level when it comes to kind of game management, and there's a bit of space there in the backfield. You saw it opening it up. Boroughmuir were set well in the defensive line, and they were defending really well. So to turn the defence and put a little bit of pressure on them, that ball, if it was just 1 metre shorter, would have been an interesting one. But still have the opportunity to get the ball back here, Stirling.
2 more changes for Boroughmuir. Daniel Freeborn and Jamie Regan coming on. See William Kurisaru coming off.
So the option of a scrum on 5, a line out on 5, or a retake for them. Scrum 5, please.
I don't know what happens here.
Let's just let the referee work it out. It's saying it's a scrum to Stirling County. He's busy looking at the replacements.
What's your name, son?
I thought that might have been the case. Good opportunity for Stirling, though.
It's a great attacking position. So I think Boroughmuir will look to put pressure on at scrum time initially, because they've appeared to be dominant in the last few scrums.
I think everyone was looking around there going, what's the outcome of a goal line dropout going straight into touch? But as you can see, good refereeing here.
Pressure does come on from Boroughmuir and they win themselves a penalty. That's how to rescue that particular situation.
Yeah, big scrum from Boroughmuir.
Yeah, he'll give it. Yeah.
He'll be disappointed with that because it really was a great attacking position. A lot of space both sides. The backs were strung across to the right. A lot of space to play with on the left if they'd chosen, with that powerful Boroughmuir pack.
Yep.
Fresh legs on there as well, in the shape of Freeborn and Regan.
Sterling were to get that ball back there, you put all your money on them going over and making this an even tighter contest, but as I said, Boroughmuir doing really well, and an opportunity here to clear their lines again.
Thrown in by replacement hooker catch Ritchie off the top, and then again whipped out quickly into the midfield.
Yeah, good work, thank you.
Again, Boroughmuir comfortable just keeping ball in hand. And away they go down that left touchline, up over halfway. That's a good tackle made by Stirling County, but once more Boroughmuir keeping the ball alive up over the county 10-metre line.
Yes, ball is there, the ball's there. Yes, you've done well.
Slower ball on this occasion for Boroughmuir. Murray Armstrong having to dig for that one, but now there's space all over that Stirling County defence, and through the middle they go. What a run by number 8, Harry Jackman. Stopped about 10 metres short. Again, out it comes to this right touchline. Ben Malcolm involved again, the loose head prop, and manages to offload that ball. Tries to find Will Lockhart, his second row. That ball's been knocked on by Lockhart. Stirling County just about survive. It's a loose pass, but taken well. That ball won't go into touch though, so picked up by Hugo Stewart. The Boroughmuir fullback scored the first try of the game, dances his way back into the Stirling County 22. This will be a real hammer blow for Stirling County, who've had the opportunities at the other end. That ball can't be taken by Logan Small. Well, what can Stirling County make of this from their own 22?
Good carry.
Okay, advantage over from the knock-on.
The referee saying advantage over. Another big carry by the replacement prop. And there's more and more space appearing on this Scottish Gas Murrayfield pitch. Stirling County now aware they probably need to keep the ball alive at every opportunity. 15 minutes left. And they trail by 12 points, 24-12 Boroughmuir lead.
Please.
And Stirling County just back on their own 10-metre line. And pressure on at the breakdown. The referee saying that Stirling County holding on the deck. Good work at the breakdown by Boroughmuir, and they win themselves a penalty.
Yeah, game really starting to open up here. We've mentioned the big pitch here at Murrayfield, so a couple of tired legs out there, but also a lot of energy, and this game is it's really exciting to watch from one end of the pitch to another. But Boroughmuir winning the contest, winning a penalty, and a good touch finder into the 22.
12. I'm not having you shouting at me like that, okay? I'm not having you shouting at me like that.
You feel another try for Boroughmuir might be enough to put this game to bed. With 14 minutes left on the clock. Well, cries have not straight from the crowd. I felt it wasn't either, but it's Boroughmuir again up into the Stirling County 22. This looks dangerous for Boroughmuir, and again it's Fergus Jones, the outside centre, crashing onto that one. Brought down just metres short of the Stirling try line, then through the middle of the breakdown they go. There's space out here on the right touch line, and it's Ben Malcolm, who's had a great game, the loose head prop, gets the ball away to Hugo Stewart, the full-back, and he goes over for his second try of the match, his side's fifth. Great work there by Boroughmuir. Ben Malcolm heavily involved, and that one might just about be enough to see Boroughmuir pick up their fourth consecutive title. It's Boroughmuir 29, Stirling County 12.
Yeah, I think it could be. We just see here at the breakdown, it was probably just coming towards the end of that play. But as I say, really impressive. Been really impressed with Boroughmuir and their set piece moves. Everyone seems to be on the same page, and some really good, impressive team tries, and just another good opportunistic try there from Hugo Stewart, going over for his second try. But he's had an impressive game tonight.
There've been a number of impressive performances. Ben Malcolm with the 1 jersey on for Boroughmuir. We spoke about him in the first half with that kick that almost resulted in a try for Boroughmuir. Well, certainly very mobile, ball in hand there. And he puts over his fullback, Hugo Stewart. Murray Armstrong with a kick from almost identical position to his first attempt when he came on the field of play. It fell short, that one. Not quite on target, just goes past the left hand upright. So no change in the score. 29 points to 12. Boroughmuir lead.
Boroughmuir 29, Stirling 12.
And the clock just ticking down here for Stirling County. 12 minutes remaining. And 17 points, the difference between the sides.
I'm gone.
It's Boroughmuir with possession from the restart. Armstrong out to the forwards. It's big number 8, Harry Jackman, one of 2 players in the Scottish Rugby Academy. Gallops his way forward, makes good ground for his side. Again looking to keep that ball alive. Loose pass, but controlled by Logan Small. And away they go up this right-hand touchline through Jamie Regan. Just on the field of play, 5 minutes or so, fresh legs. And takes play up over halfway. Right, it goes to Kyle McMillan. Standoff still in the field of play. Armstrong, the replacement scrum half, came on for captain Ossian Hollands. Kirk had a very impressive first half, and Boroughmuir away they go down that left touchline. Again, throwing that ball in field.
It's knocked on.
The referee indicating that one's been knocked on. It's knocked on by Stirling County, in fact, so it will be a Boroughmuir scrum. Just over on the far side on the Stirling County 10-metre line. Again, Boroughmuir making good use of the width of the pitch.
Yeah, we mentioned Stirling using the pitch well in the first half, but Boroughmuir definitely. Just looking at the left winger over on the far side for Boroughmuir. Unfortunately, it's pretty far away from our position here, but he's had an impressive second half, showing some real pace, and just the Stirling player just getting on the coattails of him there. I thought he might have been away, but again another impressive pass out from Ben Malcolm, the number 1, who flung a nice right-handed pass out to the winger.
That's good play again by Fergus Jones. He's been impressive with the 13 jersey on, and Hugo Stewart involved in the action again. Lovely ball out the back door to Stewart, looking for his hat-trick. Took the pass from Alex Groman. A penalty awarded in the way of Boroughmuir. Side entry at the breakdown by Stirling County, but Boroughmuir back division, anytime they get ball in hand, looking incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, lovely ball out the back. We've mentioned it a few times, but the Boroughmuir they've obviously been working on their offloading skills. A couple of Sonny Bill Williams out the back door, but it's coming off well tonight. And fair play to these young players. It's a great way to unlock some defences. We just saw it there. So some good skills showing tonight. Good covering tackle, but it doesn't look like the tackler rolled away quite quick enough there, unfortunately. So Boroughmuir with the penalty in a strong position here again.
Just a slight delay in play for treatment to one of the Stirling County players. When we get back to the action, it will be a penalty to Boroughmuir. They look like they're set up to just tap and go here. Ben Malcolm standing over the ball. Why not? 10 metres out from the Stirling County try line. Malcolm just waiting on instructions from referee Kieran Stark. Just allowing Stirling County time to make that change. Malcolm with a tap and then feeds it to the forward pod, and then the wrap around there by Harry Jackman as Boroughmuir look to go wide, and again it's Fergus Jones He manages to hold on to that under pressure from Stirling County, looking to intercept that ball, and it's kicked through by Kyle McMillan. It was a little too far, taken by Stirling County.
Back 10.
As they call for the mark, and tap and go now by Stirling County.
12, thank you.
Time running short for the Stirling side. Again, Boroughmuir racing out of defence, making their tackle. Loose Calder on this occasion.
No, Green, no.
Stirling County still inside their 22. It's just one pass to the forwards and then look to make 2 or 3 metres.
Let him go.
And then the ball threaded through up over halfway, and that bounces up nicely for Hugo Stewart. There's a brace, and he races through again. The Boroughmuir fullback up to the opportunities in front of him as the Stirling County defence opened up. And now Boroughmuir go to the forwards. That was knocked on though. So Boroughmuir unable to control possession. Stirling County scrum feed.
Yeah, that was unlucky. Hugo Stewart showing his pace and good footwork again. Every time that Stirling County seem to clear their lines, Hugo Stewart seems to have an answer. So a good strong run from him. But I was just going to mention, I saw the 5 metre. They went for the tap and a set move there off the penalty. So. Just all fair play to head coach Richie Lockhart, because I feel like Boroughmuir have been very impressive in terms of their set piece and been very clinical all night.
Yes, he's done a great job, Richie Lockhart. Played in the back row with him many years ago in the Scottish school side. Bumped into him at the Oriam. He's putting his side through the paces this Tuesday night. And they did seem confident coming into this one, but they have been pushed hard by Stirling. No walkover this time. Remember, 50 points to 0. Boroughmuir won the only meeting between the sides this year, but Stirling County have clearly improved since then. Certainly the way things look with 7 minutes remaining, it will be Boroughmuir who lift the trophy. Stirling have got to strike now, you feel, if they want to get themselves somehow back into this game. They fight their way up over halfway.
No, Green, no, let it come.
The referee instructing Boroughmuir to get hands out of there, and they don't comply, so the referee awarding the penalty, playing an advantage, and through go Stirling County. What can they make of this up to the Boroughmuir 22? Out it comes, loose pass, but it's picked up by fullback Alistair Banks. Now he goes Rory McDonald.
Always under pressure, we're still playing advantage.
Kieran Mooney, the referee, saying still playing advantage.
Yeah, overlap.
There is space out there on that right touchline, but for now Stirling County keeping it tight. Is trying to suck in that Boroughmuir defence, and referee says advantage over. Can Stirling County strike and keep themselves in this game? Into the 22 they go. Play away over on the far side now. Back to come again. The ball just dropped off again to the forwards, who've carried very hard for Stirling County in the second half. However, that ball has been lost. It'll come back on the Boroughmuir side. Again, what will Boroughmuir up to do here? They look set up for the kick. They've been very happy to play from their own 22.
Wait, 19, wait. Good, thank you.
That's hacked up field.
It's a good outcome.
In the end, it is a very good outcome. Just rolls into touch. It looked like Alistair Banks, the Stirling County fullback, would manage to tidy that one up, and perhaps an opportunity to attack down the left-hand touchline, but the ball just seemed to get faster and faster as it rolled end over end and goes into touch just down in front of us, and you can see just one or two of the players cramping up now towards the end of what's a game that's been played at a frenetic pace at times. I imagine we've got lots of ball and play time if we were to tot that up.
Okay, right, cool.
Yeah, certainly. No, it's been really impressive game. Been very impressed with the high quality here, and it was just I think it was McGinley who went through there, and I just thought again we spoke about if Stirling had any chance, they just needed to to probably convert that one, but they've got another opportunity here. But Stirling County can come into this, come out of this game, you know, with a lot of confidence and with their head held high, because they've been very impressive.
Number 12, Alex Groman, replaced by number 14, Luke Whittaker.
Number 20.
Error at the line out. It's a Boroughmuir throw.
Submit.
Some final changes being made.
Let's go.
Off comes Ross Mackay, who's been impressive since he came on. It's a good throw, and off the top again and whipped out into the midfield, and that's strong running again. Stirling County defence did well to hold firm there. And Boroughmuir again just looking to put boot to ball. Just stays in the field of play, tidied up by Rory MacDonald. Evades the clutches of the Boroughmuir tackler and hacked off downfield by Stirling County, but tidied up once more by Hugo Stewart at the back. And away they go again through Kyle McMillan.
Wait.
Boroughmuir with options both sides. Off they go to Fergus Jones. Outside centre has been involved in everything for Boroughmuir this afternoon, and then off they go to the left. And you're thinking of just running the clock down, perhaps 3 minutes left. Off they go to the right again, a little inside ball to Hugo Stewart. Boroughmuir fullback looking dangerous. Stirling County managed to come up with this one. No, back it comes again on the Boroughmuir side. Ben Malcolm, loose head prop, still in the field of play. He's had an impressive evening as well. That Boroughmuir front row, both at scrum time and with ball in hand, and now they look to go wide. And away goes Luke Whittaker. Not seen so much of him.
Yep, not held.
Not held, and away goes, races up into the 22. Can the winger go over? Dragged down 5 metres short. Fights his way back to his feet, and referee says not held, and stopped just a couple of metres short of the Stirling County try line. And then just a pick and go. Round the corner they go. Stirling defending for their lives here. But the referee awards the try.
Hayden Leach.
And it is Hayden Leach with the number 20 jersey on, second half replacement, who comes up with the ball. And that's the 6th try of the evening for Boroughmuir. And that just the icing on the cake. A very impressive performance by Boroughmuir. Yes. You can see Leach there just in shot. Touches that ball down.
Certainly was the icing on the cake, and just an ultimate team try there. I think it probably went through every pair of hands from 1 to 15 of all the Boroughmuir players on the pitch. So no, a really good try to what looks like to be the one of the final phases of play in this match.
No, Murray Armstrong handed a slightly easier conversion in his previous 2 attempts. He catches that one nicely, and up go the flags. Armstrong does add the extras. And it's Boroughmuir 36, Stirling 12. And the referee says we've still got time to play. The clock's ticked over the 70-minute mark.
19. Sub. It's just 19.
Tonight's player of the match is Boroughmuir, number 13, Fergus Jones.
I'm not sure if you can pick up the stadium announcer who's telling the crowd who the player of the match was. Picked by the man beside me, Tom Brown. Who did you go for?
I went for Fergus Jones, but just a couple of notable performances out there. Cal McMillan, Hollandskirk in the first half. Hugo Stewart was brilliant, the wingers for Boroughmuir, and on the Stirling side there was Tom Nodes and Aaron Pollock in particular. But we went for Fergus Jones. I think he's just been involved in everything tonight. Some big strong carries, and is well deserved man of the match tonight.
Stirling County looking for a consolation here. Play inside the Boroughmuir 22. Good solid defence again by Boroughmuir. Referee though playing advantage. Boroughmuir tackler not rolling away.
You got penalty back.
Go wide here.
Right it goes, yeah. McGinley puts that ball through, and racing across goes Hugo Stewart. I think the race has been won. It has indeed by Stirling County. So they do go over for consolation. A lovely kick through. It just caught Boroughmuir defence slightly out of position. And a lovely try for Stirling County.
It looks like Andrew Lawrence as well, and he had a couple of good carries in the first half. Probably not got his chance just as much in the second half, but a well deserved there try there for it looks like Andrew Lawrence.
Yes, Andrew Lawrence, the right wing for Stirling County. Reacting to that kick, racing through Hugo Stewart. Perhaps feel he was slightly out of position, had to race across. Of course, the big in-goal area, big in-goal area here at Scottish Gas Murrayfield. And the ball sitting up for Andrew Lawrence to go over for Stirling County's third try.
Nope.
Conversion unsuccessful with that. The referee blows for full time here at Scottish Gas Murrayfield. It is Boroughmuir who pick up their fourth title in a row. Hugely entertaining game, it has to be said. Certainly not the 50-0 walkover when the two sides met earlier in the season. We knew Stirling County had improved. It took them a while to get into this game. As Boroughmuir raced into a 19-0 lead. That try giving them hope at the end of the first half. They traded tries at the start of the second half, but Boroughmuir just too strong as the game wore on. 6 tries in total. Andrew Lawrence with the consolation at the end there for Stirling County. And just a quick reminder of our player of the match, Fergus Jones. As you say, there were lots of candidates for that player of the match, but he just was so strong with the carries defensively likewise, and he really stood out here at Murrayfield this evening. Sides come off, we're just waiting on confirmation of the final score. The scoreboard in the stadium says Boroughmuir 34, Stirling 17. I think there's one more conversion in there. I think it's perhaps 36-17. We will confirm that. But either way, it doesn't change the score. It's Boroughmuir who lift the fourth title in a row. Stirling County can be proud of their performance here, but just didn't quite have enough to see off an impressive Boroughmuir side.
Yeah, absolutely. There was an opportunity about midway through that second half where Stirling had a scrum in the centre of on the 5 metre line, and Boroughmuir got a big turnover at that point. But the game could have been very different if it gone Stirling's way there. But no, Boroughmuir, a well-deserved victory for them.
Well, up the steps comes our player of the match, Fergus Jones, the Boroughmuir outside centre.
Seemed to be involved in everything tonight, so well-deserved man of the match tonight.
A standout moment as he fought his way through would-be tacklers inside the Stirling County 22. That Sam Webb try. Stirling County now coming up the steps to pick up their runners-up medals.
As I said, it could have been different for them if they had just converted that opportunity. It felt like if they had won the ball back on that scrum on the 5 metre line, I think it was 24-12 at the time, and would have made it really interesting, maybe being 24-19 down, but it wasn't to be, and Boroughmuir made the most of that missed opportunity.
Is going through, picking up his medal there with the final try of the evening, consolation for Stirling County. David Casserly and Leighton Bryce, the other try scorers for Stirling.
Yeah, really strong performance from Stirling tonight. As I said, they showed some really good play in there, and just a couple of mistakes could have been very different, but a big improvement from the 50-0 we saw earlier on in the season. So it was a great performance from Stirling County, and some really good performers out there as well, and some bright players for the future.
Officials just coming through now. Kieran Stark, who refereed the game very well this evening, was assisted by John Smith and Digby Thomas. And up now come champions Boroughmuir, led by captain Ossian Hollands-Kirk, who made way at half-time for Murray Armstrong, but he helped set the scene in that first half. A really impressive performance for the scrum half, involved in everything that they did well in that opening 35 minutes. It's good to see a sizable crowd just down in front of our commentary position here. Both sides supported well. Yeah, we mentioned the Boroughmuir, the club. It's a great community, and great to see such good support down here, and a memorable night for these young players. They'll look back and they'll talk about it for many years, even when they come to the end of their long careers. But really bright future for this group of players. Just getting confirmation of the final score. It was in fact 36 points to 17. Boroughmuir won by the Armstrong conversion of Hayden Leach's try. I think not credited on the scoreboard here inside the stadium. It doesn't matter to the final result, as captain Ossian Hollands-Kirk holds aloft the trophy. Boroughmuir with their 4th consecutive Boys Under-18 Youth Cup. Look out for these names over the next 2 or 3 seasons. Tom said opportunities at the next level of the game within the Boroughmuir club. We will have some interviews shortly. We'll also have a look at the second half action. In your shot there, Ossian Hollands-Kirk, the captain, clutching that trophy. heading over to the board. It says National Youth Under 18 Cup winners. It doesn't get much better than that. The whole Boroughmuir squad now taking their place. The trophy thrust aloft by Ossian Hollandskirk, the captain. Thoroughly impressive performance by Boroughmuir. Let's have a look at the second half highlights. Ball just pulled out the back door there by Lewis Calder to release the backs, and it was Alex Groman who just ghosted his way through a gap, and the field opened up in front of him and just raced away to the corner and touched down for a try with the second half only a minute old.
Yeah, we mentioned how clinical Boroughmuir were all night, and that actually came from a line out that went to the far side, and then it came back with that set play, and Groman showing a bit of skill and class there to finish it over in the right hand corner.
So Boroughmuir leading 24 points to 7 at this stage, but Stirling County, they never lay down all evening, and they went over for their second try of the match. Leighton Bryce fighting his way over from short range.
Yeah, again, that one came from probably the strongest point of Stirling County's play, which was the driving maul tonight, and they did really well here to finish it off and show the patience to finish it over the line. As I said, it could have been different if they got that score after this one, but wasn't to be, and it was Boroughmuir for the next score.
Yes, back came Boroughmuir, and it's Hugo Stewart with his second try of the game. Ben Malcolm, really impressive at loose head prop, taking the ball into contact, then back it came to Hugo Stewart, went over for the Boroughmuir fifth try of the game.
Yeah, you just mentioned it there, but Ben Malcolm and Hugo Stewart, two standout players of the evening. Again, some good patience here and a good finish. Just managed to sneak over the line there again from short range.
And then the sixth try, it took a while to come, but it was replacement Hayden Leach who fought his way over from short range for Boroughmuir.
Yeah, we thought this was the last play of the game actually, but Stirling managed to sneak another one in. But again, some good patient play, some good mature play shown here by the young Boroughmuir boys. But the game was well and truly done here. But Stirling were able to find a little bit of space at the end, and it was Lawrence going in over in this, as you say, this big dead ball area. So good finish.
That ball kicked through by the Stirling County captain Bailey McGinley, and Andrew Lawrence pouncing for their third try, the final one of the game, and that drew to a close the scoring. Boroughmuir 36, Stirling County 17, and we're going to head pitch side now for interviews. I think we have Fergus Jones, Boroughmuir's player of the match.
Congratulations, you've just won the Under-18 Cup Final. How do you feel like that game went for you and your team?
At the start there was quite a lot of nerves, I think, and we just all stuck together and it just all came together in the end, as you can see. But well done to all the boys. I mean, it was more a group effort more than anything, just all stuck together. Every time there was a break we all came together, spoke, and then made sure anything that was going wrong we just fixed.
Amazing, and here we are at the Scottish Gas Murrayfield Stadium, and what does it feel like getting an experience to play on the international pitch today?
Absolutely amazing. I mean, it's much bigger compared to the pitches at Megatland, but it was a great experience, unbelievable.
Perfect, and the crowd, we can't forget about the crowd. How would you say they've helped in support and carry this team today?
It definitely helped. I mean, every time we carried the ball and there was a break in the line, you could hear all of them shouting and screaming. It definitely carried the boys on to obviously get us the win.
Amazing, thank you. Now go enjoy your celebrations.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so Fergus Jones there, Boroughmuir outside centre and player of the match. We've still got another couple of interviews to go here, and Fergus Jones just mentioning the crowd and the support there. So it's great to see so many people down in front of us here in this West Stand at Scottish Gas Murrayfield, and that now looks to me like the shape of Richie Lockhart, the Boroughmuir head coach.
Okay, so congratulations, what a win for Boroughmuir in the Under-18 Cup Final and a retained title winning against Stirling. How does that feel for you and the team?
Immense, as you can imagine. Lots of hard work over quite a few months to get to this stage, and I get huge credit to Stirling. They're a fantastic team, they're well coached, good bunch of guys, and brilliant game for the boys tonight from both sides actually, and hopefully everyone in the crowd enjoyed it. That's the most important thing.
And you just mentioned the crowd there. How much does that give to you and the team, the support that they carry through for you?
Oh, huge, yeah. I mean, even away games, we get a lot of the parents and the friends and some of the older boys and younger kids will come and watch, like a lot of other clubs, and that genuinely makes the day for the boys, and they want to perform for their friends and families. And today, the noise from the crowd was awesome. Even in a big place like this, you could really hear it, and it really lifted all of the players, so that was brilliant, so thanks to them.
Amazing, perfect, thank you. Now go and enjoy your celebrations.
Okay. Cheers.
Richie Lockhart there, the Boroughmuir head coach. Very good back row player, number 8 in his day. Obviously delighted with the performance of his side here this afternoon as they pick up their 4th consecutive boys under 18 title. An impressive Boroughmuir. We spoke about their youth setup, how they able to do that year after year after year. It's a real production line of talent, so look out for some of these boys in years to come. Likewise Stirling County, they put up a great fight in the end, but just not quite enough. It was Boroughmuir who won 36 points to 17 in our Boys Under 18 Youth Cup Final. And that brings our first ever live broadcast of the National Youth Cup Finals to a close. We've been treated to a brilliant day of rugby here at Scottish Gas Murrayfield, with games also going on out in the back pitches and on the Hive Stadium. Congratulations to all our winners over the course of today. I hope you enjoyed our coverage, and from all of us here at Scottish Rugby, thank you for watching.